Hey guys, Stephanie Homeyer coming to you on our 90-day challenge, and wanted to go over with you guys in regards to creating audiences, in particular custom audiences. Now, a lot of you may see that there are some new features. Some of the ads accounts have been changed over to the new platform, and others have, or the interface, and others have not. What I'm going to do is show you guys the way that it has been for quite some time now. That way we don't confuse the others with the new upgrades. So this is one thing that even some of the new accounts are not going to see, which is this is going to be the lifetime value of your customer. And you can kind of go through this and read over it. And what's really great about this is that you can actually export all of your Shopify customers, all their orders, and upload it here to have a better performing lookalike audience. And Facebook will do their job in making sure they get you the highest value of customers. And so I would recommend reading up on this. We won't go through all of this today, but I just want to make sure that you guys knew that there are a lot of updates coming from Facebook, such as the lookalike audiences, your custom audiences, the pixel upgrades, and even your function of the power editor. So stay tuned for all of those. And I wanted to give you guys a little tip too, because I've noticed a lot in the group that, you know, when these updates happen, that there's kind of a lot of question about what do I do, what's happening, and a little bit of not necessarily fear, but just the fact of concern about what's going to happen with your ads. And one thing that I've done when there's changes happening, whether that be in Facebook or when Instagram needs to be separate, or Pinterest, or even Shopify, what can you do for your business that's going to help you to stay productive and help you moving forward, and always doing anything that's going to help your business to progress? So what I do is, if Facebook, like this weekend, they are going to be doing an update. When they do that update, what can you do to help your business be more successful, right? How can you position yourself to start to get sales? Well, if you are not comfortable posting ads while they do the update because you don't know what's going to happen, one of the things that I do is I start to go in and creating all of my page posts. I'll upload all of my images, I'll do all my ad copy, and then I save those, right, on the pages that I want to have them on. And then I'll go in and create audiences. So then I know exactly who I'm going to target. So when the updates are done, all I got to go in and do is create my campaign, and then select my targeted audience, choose any of my objectives, and then choose the ad, select the ad, because it's already there. So it's really a very simplistic process. So that's one of my recommendations for when there are updates going on. And just know that when these updates are happening, this is Facebook looking out to better your experience with their platform, as well as for your customers as well. They want you to be able to have a better experience on their platform, but they also want it to be easier for you to reach more customers, and for your customers to have a better experience with you. So just know that these updates are always good things. So let's go through and just look at how to create a custom audience. And one of the ways that you can actually upload a customer file, and this is what you would do if you wanted to download all of your customers from Shopify, you can upload them here. Or you can go to website traffic, which is one of the ones that I do, because sometimes I'm going to have products that maybe they have the same name in them. So let's say you're targeting, let's just say doctors, right? So you're going to target doctors, and you may have shoes or shirts or mugs that are all, their titles are all doctors, right? A classic doctor mug, a doctor, an awesome doctor shirt, and a cool doctor shoes. Okay, so all of your URLs are going to have the word doctor in them. And one of the ones that I go to is visit specific web pages. So this is something that you select there, and then it'll say Include people who visit any page that meets the following rules. So it can either equal it, which means that that's exactly what it is, contains it, doesn't contain it, and matches original expression. So the one that I use the most is contains. So it contains the word doctor, or it contains doctor, okay? And then I'll do for 180 days. And then you can come right here and name it. This will be Dr. Custom Audience, right? And then you can save it. What this does is Facebook is going to go out right now. I mean, this particular ads account doesn't have anything doctor, so it's going to say it's pretty small. Sometimes you'll even see that even if you use a word that is for your site, and that's just Facebook updating it. They will check back within a few hours, and you'll be able to tell whether it's ready or not. And once it is ready, you're going to see it right here, because there's a lookalike audience, custom audience. And see, this one was really, really small. This was a new store that I had opened, so it was kind of small, but you'll see it'll say ready, right? And it's an uploaded list. So there's another way that you can do this as well, which is creating a custom audience from people who have engaged with your page, right? Or a list of people who have opened up your canvases on Facebook. So we can put in auto canvas, people who have opened this in the past 365 days. So this is a particular canvas. This is the actual ad ID. And you can always go back through and look at it. So you'll go right here and just put in, you know, customers who engaged on doctor site. And you can add a description in here, like what is it about? What canvas was it that they opened? So we could put shoes canvas. You can also put who clicked on any links in this canvas. So any links that are within that ad. So it could be shoes canvas 50% off, right? So if your ad has 50% off, you could add that in the description. Really, this line right here in description and the line for your audience name, these are for you. This is for you to reference. Your customers are not going to see this. No one who engages with you on Facebook is going to see this. This is for you, for when you go in to create an ad, that you're able to pick and say, okay, well, this one, look, I want to retarget these people, or I want Facebook to go out and get me a lookalike audience that's just like these people who clicked on this ad, because these kinds of, I want more of the people that have clicked on any of the links or have opened this canvas, because maybe more of those people are going to purchase, or more of those people are going to engage with my ad, which is going to help show more social proof. So that's another one. We'll go ahead and create that audience. Looks like it'll take about 30 minutes. It's populating right now, right? And then what's cool is the very next step, you can actually create an ad using that audience right from there, or you can expand that audience, right? So we can expand it if we'd like. And this is where you're going to create the lookalike audience. This is such an awesome tool, because when you've already had a customer base of people that have purchased, or people who have added a cart, or they have viewed your content, or they have engaged on your page, any of those things, Facebook knows that you want more people like that. So why not create a lookalike audience of people that take the same exact action that you're looking for? So you can even put countries in here. Like, let's say you're targeting people in Europe or in Africa or wherever it may be, North America, and you can go down here and click Canada. So you know that you're targeting people in Canada. And look, here it populates and it lets you know each percentage of that, right? It's estimated reach of 220,000 people. So you can go here and you can create a bunch of them, okay? There's some advanced options, so you can decide how many number of audiences do you want, right? So if you want 6 of them, then you could break them up into all 3 of them being the exact same size. Okay? So they're each 222,500 people in each one. Well, it looks down here like it's 223. Okay? And it'll exclude the one before. So it just lets you know really what these are. And here's even more descriptions right here. If you measure the revenue per conversion or lifetime value of a customer or people in different audiences, you can create separate lookalikes with different ranges of similar to your source. And this allows you a bid differently for audiences with different conversion values. So you can read up more on this. Basically, I just wanted to teach you guys more on how to create a custom audience and the power of having a custom audience. It's more like telling Facebook, instead of, hey, go in, let me just test a whole bunch of audiences, you're telling them, find the audiences that are exactly like this. They went to this page, they took this action on my page or on my website or on this particular product, right? And you're telling them, please give me more of this. Instead of kind of hunting for your customers, they're going to go out and find you more of those, whether that be the custom audience or a lookalike audience. So again, these do take a while to update. And when you go in, so let's say we go in here and we're going to create another custom audience, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like to create the ad. And so they've engaged here on a canvas, and we're just going to pick this one in particular and say shoes, 10% off, right? We're going to create this audience, and you can create the ad, right? And it'll go through the exact same steps that you've gone through before. So you're going to create the ad of whether you want it to be a PPE ad or you want to create a conversion ad. Once you've gotten to a custom audience, if it's going to be to a particular product that you've already been advertising and you know that the lookalike audience is going to be one that is engaging, then I would recommend going right over to a view content for a conversion, or if you've got a season pixel, you can go straight to purchase. This is really all up to you. And guys, remember, whatever way that I am showing you, this is just the way that I do it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right way. All of the experts that are on here training, the ways that we teach you are the ways that we have not only been taught, or the way that we have found that works for us. So you can test it out, see what works for you, and you know, if it doesn't work for you, then try another methodology, right? So you're going to do, let's just go through and we'll pick a conversion ad, and then we're just going to call it, this is just a test for our ad set name. It's taking a little bit to generate or populate, since it's got the audience in there as well. So we'll do a view content. Again, this is on an old ads account that I don't really use. So here, and then right here, it's engagement, right? So it's a little small. Again, this is an older ads account, so just for the sake of demonstrations, I wanted to show you guys that it does populate right here under custom audiences. And again, this right here is a new update, better performing lookalikes, the LTV, you know, lifetime value of your customer. And so it's going to generate right here, and you'll go through the same process of creating an ad. Now, if you want to take that custom audience and say intersect it with another targeted, like an interest or a demographic or behavior, you can add that in right here, and it's going to give you a new number over right up here on the audience size. So this is how you guys would go through and create a custom audience. I hope this has helped out a lot today. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us in the group. We'd be happy to answer them for you guys. Hope this has offered some value to you today. And again, remember, this is just a way that has worked for me. and as well as others that I have spoken with. And some of you will have the new updated version of the interface for custom audiences, and we will teach on that at another time. But for now, I will say good day and wishing you all the success. Take care.